Napoleon Bonaparte was born on an island nobody cared about. He spoke French with an accent. He was poor, and everyone around him thought he was awkward, angry, and forgettable. Within 30 years, kings across Europe would go to sleep terrified of his name. This is the story of how one man rose faster than anyone in history and fell just as hard. Napoleon grew up obsessed with one thing, war. While other kids played, he studied maps. While others talked, he listened. He learned how armies moved, how leaders panicked, and how mistakes were made. And when the French Revolution exploded, it created chaos. Chaos is dangerous. But for Napoleon, chaos was opportunity. France was desperate. Its army was disorganized. Its leaders were incompetent. Napoleon was 26 years old when he was given command of an army everyone assumed would fail. Instead, he did something no one expected. He won again, and again, and again. Napoleon didn't fight like everyone else. He moved faster. He split armies apart. He attacked before enemies were ready. By the time Europe realized what was happening, it was already too late. In 1804, Napoleon crowned himself emperor, not a pope, not the people, himself. It was the ultimate message. I don't need permission. At his peak, Napoleon controlled most of Europe. Borders disappeared. Kings were removed. Entire nations bent around one man's will. For a moment, it looked like history had found its final boss. But power has a weakness. It makes you believe you can't lose. Napoleon made the mistake every conqueror eventually makes. He pushed too far. In 1812, he invaded Russia with the largest army Europe had ever seen. Over 600,000 soldiers marched east. Russia didn't fight the way Napoleon expected. They retreated, burned their own cities, destroyed their own food. Napoleon won battles, but lost time. Then, winter came. The cold killed more men than Russian bullets. Horses froze. Soldiers starved. The army collapsed. Fewer than 100,000 made it back. Europe smelled blood. Coalitions formed. Armies marched. Napoleon was defeated and exiled to a small island. Most stories end there. Napoleon's didn't. He escaped. He returned to France, and without firing a single shot, the army sent to arrest him joined him instead. For 100 days, Napoleon was emperor again, until one final battle, Waterloo. Rain slowed his cannons. Delays ruined his timing. One bad day and did 20 years of conquest. This time, there was no escape. Napoleon was exiled to a remote island in the middle of the ocean. No army, no empire, no second chances. He spent his final years walking alone, dictating his story, trying to control how the world would remember him. And somehow, it worked. Today, Napoleon isn't remembered as a footnote. He's remembered as a warning. Talent can take you anywhere. Ambition can give you everything. But believing you're unstoppable is how history humbles you.